You have probably heard about Nike product testing, but is it really worth signing up for? I have taken a close look at how it works, what Nike expects from you, and whether it's really a way to get free Nike gear and worth the effort. And make sure you stick around, because at the end I'll also share another little known way to earn Nike gear for free that doesn't involve any testing at all. In case you don't know, my name's Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and I'm also often asked about product testing as a way to get free stuff or to earn money. And if you love Nike products but don't want to spend a fortune on them, maybe you have heard about Nike's product testing program. And in this video I'll break down exactly how you can apply, what to expect once you're in, and whether it's really worth it for you or not. I'll also share some personal insights, and make sure you stick to the end, because I've got an alternative way for you to score some free Nike gift cards without testing at all. So let's dive in. So what is the Nike product testing program? Let's start by going over the basics of that. You have to first of all go to the website called voiceoftheathlete.nike.com, and here you can then click to apply. And basically what you need to do is, once you have been approved, you can see that's the first step. We'll go over who can get accepted and how to apply and all that in just a bit. But once that's the case, then you get an invitation once in a while, and then you receive the product. Because it's a physical product, of course you need to test. You test it, you submit feedback, and then in most cases you also need to return it, because they need to test it further to see how it's been used and get more data about this. So this is the overall idea about how it works. But who can then apply and how do you apply? Let's go over that next. So if you want to apply, you just need to scroll down and click to apply. So the first thing you need to then do is to choose your country, and you can see the countries it's currently available in. So I believe it's around 40 countries or so where you can apply from. If you do not live in one of these countries, they currently do not accept members from your country, but you can of course keep an eye on it and see if it changes. I have kept an eye on it over a long period of time. There has not been much change of this, but who knows, maybe they do open up in other countries in the future. But anyways, you would need to first choose that. Then you need to choose your birth date, your email you want to sign up for, and then move on to the next step. And then they will start asking you for different types of information. It's, for example, about your activity level, your height, your weight, your gender, and all kind of other basic information that they require to find out if you're a good fit. And they need this to determine if you can become a part of their testing team. But one thing you just need to be aware of is that they need different types of people for different types of tests. So they aren't just looking for just one specific type, since their products are intended for all kinds of people. So the best thing you can do to increase your chances of being accepted is to just be honest. Don't provide information you think they need, just provide your real information. And also be aware that they do not always accept new applicants. So there's no guarantee that you can even go through the application process. And even if you can, there is no guarantee that they will accept you. But if you manage to get accepted, what can you then expect? Let's talk about that next. If you decide to apply as a Nike product tester, the first thing you need to be aware of is that it can take some time before you will hear back from them. And maybe you will not hear back from them. As mentioned earlier, there is no guarantee that you will get accepted. But if you do, then you will just have to wait for an invitation. And if you accept it, then they will send the product to you, as I explained earlier. And some tests will be where you need to test shoes. It can be clothes. There are different items that you can test. And the testing period is usually a few weeks, and then you need to ship the product back. This is a very important aspect, because some people think that they can just get free Nike products by becoming a product tester, but you actually only get to test it, brand new, unreleased products in most cases, but you do in most cases also need to return it, and you will not get paid for it. So it's not that you'll get cash or anything like that for it in most cases. So it definitely does have some limitations. For example, they don't always need new testers. There's no guarantee you will even get any products, and also in most cases you also need to ship it back. And another important thing is that you're not allowed in most cases to show the products, for example, on social media or share with other people that you're participating in this. So that's just another thing to be aware of. So the main appeal of this testing program, in my opinion, is if you really love the brand, if you really want to help give feedback, if you just want to get to test certain products before they're even released, then it can be a great option. But you do need to be realistic and know what to expect. So if you don't think this is right for you, then let's now talk about an alternative way to potentially get free Nike gear without any testing at all, and where you can actually get to keep it. So an alternative way to get free Nike gear is by earning free Nike gift cards, and there are many get paid to sites you can join for free, and then you can do small tasks. It can be paid service, playing games, signing up for free trials, watching videos, and many other small tasks. And some of these get paid to sites, they pay in Nike gift cards that you can then use for Nike products. So this can be a way to get it without any testing, but by doing other small tasks, and where you actually guarantee to keep the products that you earn, or you earn gift cards that you can then use for any products. And I do have a list here on my website that shows my top recommended platforms. I've tested hundreds of get paid to sites, and here I have currently added the 13 best sites that actually do pay in Nike gift cards. So I will leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. So just to sum it all up, I think the Nike product testing program has both pros and cons. In my opinion, it's mainly worth joining if you just love the brand and want to help improve it. But you have to be aware that you do not get paid, and usually you also are not allowed to keep the products. So that's just very important to consider before applying. But if you have applied, if you have been a member or anything, I would love to hear your experiences. So please feel free to share that below. Also, if you have any questions in general, just ask below. And also let me know, is this something you would try or not, and why or why not? As mentioned earlier, there are sites where you can actually earn Nike gift cards, where you can then get the products and get to keep them. I'll leave a link to my top recommended options for this below. Also, if you prefer just reading, I also do have a written article about the Nike product testing program. I will also leave a link to that below. And finally, if you just would love to see product testing platforms, more different types of product testing, in some cases where you can even get paid, I also do have a list of some of the best product testing platforms I have come across. I will also leave a link to that below. So check that out. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.